Good day, everybody. This is Doug, the Modeling Hermit, and I have the foundation in place on the Victoria's farmhouse. And we also have a cat down here. See, said cat. Said kitty cat is gonna, photo bomb here, actually video bomb. Anyway, back to the dollhouse. We had the foundation in place. It is a sheet. Embossed sheet brick work there that I've used. I can't think of the name of it right now. And actually, I got the name of it covered up on the foundation. But anyway, it went on beautiful. It's just, like I said, it's just embossed cardstock, basically, is what it is. And so that's making this look a whole lot better. But if we swing over just a little bit, this is the big news for the day. We have steps in place on it. Remember I said we're going to have the corner steps? So this is the doorway, main doorway, and then it's got another side doorway back there. And then as you enter the house, you come up from the corner of it. And these are the steps that I've made for it. I've actually spent, several days in trying to design these. I wanted something really fabulous and, that would just stand out. And I go, you know what, this house doesn't call for that. And I finally settled down for just a nice, it's still a corner, but it's just a nice display one. Carries the straight lines of the house still. I was actually going to go for an arc, but the straight lines just fit the house much better. So anyway, that's the steps coming up to it. And I also have the back steps in place. I was going to do those even much simpler, but decided I'd go ahead and brick those too. So anyway, they're a brickwork, but they have, the top is representative of just a cement slab on top. So that is the big news right now on this. I do have the top porch. I have it stained. I've got to buff it out and then do another staining on it yet too. Let's see. I finally broke down, got the door handle on the door in there, inside door handle. And let's see. I got the woodwork on that floor too, the flooring on it, and got it stained. That's going to be the sewing room. Pardon the mess in the back. I just stuffed stuff in there. And then also in the hallway, I finally restained that. Now I still on these, let's see, I also got some carpeting in the bathroom. I decided to put carpeting in the bathroom just because I had a piece cut that was actually for something else that just about fit that. So I went and used that in there. So I put carpeting in there. So I still have to do all the mop rails, mop boards, baseboards, I guess that most people call them. And then I got to also do the crown molding. Has to go in yet. And then I think I'll be just about ready to button this thing up. I do have the stairway in that goes up to the attic. Now I've done it. Remember how you enclosed the bottom stairway? Down here, and I stuck a little TV hole in there, radio hole, or whatever it would be for at the time that I put it in. But on this in here, I put in a wall, and it's a sewing room, so I put in, the little sewing scissors and, little trinkets that go up on the wall. I put those up there. I think that one is supposed to be a measuring device of some sort or another. And, just kind of, decoration for the wall. Probably way outsized, but I kind of like it, Let's face it, I come from an old school, and my mother loved to sew, and my wife loved to sew, and so this is kind of my tribute to my mother and my wife, and even my grandmother. She loved to sew too. I don't know if the way she loved to sew, she did a lot of it. So let's see, what else have we got? Like I said, we got the foundation brickwork all the way around. I still have to put in one little half brick right above the steps. You can see where there's an opening right there. But that's what the steps themselves look like, and the entryway into there. So we're going to swing around and let you see that in context of the wall that they're on. This is the side wall. And there's the stairs coming up, and that'll go over to the main door. Like I said again, this is that side wall. And then as we swing around, you can see how that goes up to the main door. Let's see, above that, that will be just a good old-fashioned fence type railing that goes up there, with the spokes and such. And that's going to be about all that goes up there onto the top. This is supposed to look like it's been remodeled down below. So once again, this is a 1870s, 1880s old farmhouse, old house, and we're looking at it as being remodeled right after World War II, someplace like that. So that's why there's a little bit of old, a little bit of new, and a little bit of future going on with it. And you can see how that foundation looks around. Let me get that there. Around the bay window. And I did paint the top of the bay. I actually painted that at like a really dark brown. I just kind of wanted it to just go away mostly, but not be black. I don't really like using black on things because it's too much of a catch-all. So I like to kind of just do odd colors. So I do still have to do some light concealing in that window. There's a little trim here and there that I still have to do yet. I'll probably wait to do that until we're completely done with this. But there's your foundation coming around to that. The jury is still out on this floor that I have in the dining room, kitchen dining room area there. I mean, it's all right, but it's just not tripping my trigger, I guess you'd say, or rolling my socks, I'm down, whatever. So I'm still a little bit out on that as to whether I'm going to leave that or put in a different floor in that. So let's see, and then once again, that really cramped living room. I'm still working on how I'm going to arrange that yet. So in summary, I do want to kind of mention that this is Victoria's dollhouse from Real Good Toys in 1/12 scale. And I have built this dollhouse probably at least 3 times, maybe 4 times before. So this is probably either the 4th or 5th version of it that I've built. As a kit, it's a very easy kit to build. I would actually even recommend this for beginners. Believe it or not, I would recommend this kit for beginners. If you stick by the instructions, it's very easy and smooth kit to build. Of course, I never follow instructions. They're more than just a place to put my paintbrush. But other than that, so I customize the heck out of these things and do weird and exotic things to them. But that's another thing. It lends itself well to customization. So if you're looking for a good first kit, an easy kit to build, take a look at, basically any of the Real Good Toys kits. They all go together smooth and nice, well thought out and such. So with that, I would recommend them anytime. But like I said, for customization, like what I've done here and over here and about half the rest of this house, they lend themselves very well to that. So with that in mind, this is Doug, the Modeling Hermit, and I am off the air and I am gone.